Exodus 10.
And Jehovah said to Moses, "Go into Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart and the heart of his servants, so that I may show these my signs among them, and so that you may tell in the ears of your son and of your son's son the things I have done in Egypt, and my signs which I have done among them, so that you may know that I am Jehovah." And Moses and Aaron went into Pharaoh and said to him, "Jehovah, the God of the Hebrews, says this: How long will you refuse to humble yourself before me? Let my people go, so that they will serve me. For if you refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow I will bring locusts into your territory. They will cover the surface of the earth, so that one will not be able to see the ground. They will eat the remainder of what escaped, which remains to you from the hail, and they will eat every tree which grows for you out of the field. Your houses will be filled, and the houses of all your servants, and the houses of all the Egyptians, as neither your fathers nor your fathers' fathers have seen since the day they were on the earth to this day." And he turned and went out from Pharaoh. Pharaoh's servants said to him, "How long will this man be a snare to us? Let the men go, so that they may serve Jehovah their God. Do you not yet know that Egypt is destroyed?" And Moses and Aaron were brought back to Pharaoh, and he said to them, "Go, serve Jehovah your God. But who exactly are going?" And Moses said, "We will go with our young and with our old. We will go with our sons and with our daughters, with our flocks and with our herds, for we must hold a feast to Jehovah." And he said to them, "So may Jehovah be with you when I let you go with your little ones. See, evil is before you. Not so, go now, you who are men, and serve Jehovah, for that is what you desire." And they were driven out from Pharaoh's presence. And Jehovah said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the land of Egypt for the locusts, so that they may come upon the land of Egypt and eat every herb of the land, even all that the hail has left." And Moses stretched out his staff over the land of Egypt, and Jehovah brought an east wind on the land all that day and all that night. When it was morning, the east wind brought the locusts. The locusts went up over all the land of Egypt and rested in all the territory of Egypt. They were very severe. Before them there were no such locusts as they, nor will there ever be such again. They covered the surface of the whole land, so that the land was darkened, and they ate all the herbs of the land, and all the fruit of the trees which the hail had left. There remained not any green thing either tree or herb of the field, through all the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste and said, I have sinned against Jehovah your God and against you. Now therefore please forgive my sin only this once, and entreat Jehovah your God that he may take away from me this death only. And he went out from Pharaoh and entreated Jehovah. And Jehovah turned an exceedingly strong west wind, which took up the locusts and drove them into the Red Sea. There remained not one locust in all the territory of Egypt. But Jehovah hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he did not let the children of Israel go.
And Jehovah said to Moses, stretch out your hand toward the sky, so that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. And Moses stretched out his hand toward the sky, and there was thick darkness in all the land of Egypt for 3 days. They did not see one another, and no one rose from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. And Pharaoh called for Moses and said, go, serve Jehovah. Only let your flocks and your herds stay behind. Let your little ones also go with you. And Moses said, you must also give into our hands sacrifices and burnt offerings, so that we may sacrifice to Jehovah our God. Our livestock also shall go with us. There shall not a hoof be left behind, for we must take of them to serve Jehovah our God. And we do not know with what we must serve Jehovah until we come there. But Jehovah hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not let them go. And Pharaoh said to him, get away from me, take care for yourself, never see my face again. For on the day you see my face, you shall die. And Moses said, you have spoken well, I will see your face again no more. Exodus 11. And Jehovah said to Moses, I will bring yet one more plague on Pharaoh and on Egypt. Afterward he will let you go from here. When he lets you go, he will surely drive you out altogether. Speak now in the ears of the people, and let every man ask of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels of silver and jewels of gold. And Jehovah gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. Moreover, the man Moses was very great in the land of Egypt, in the sight of Pharaoh's servants and in the sight of the people. And Moses said, Jehovah says this about midnight, I will go out into the midst of Egypt, and all the firstborn in the land of Egypt shall die. From the firstborn of Pharaoh, who sits on his throne, even to the firstborn of the female servants, who is behind the mill, and all the firstborn of livestock. There will be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there has not been, nor will ever be again.
But against any of the children of Israel, not even a dog will bark, whether at man or beast, so that you may know that Jehovah makes a distinction between Egypt and Israel. All these your servants will come down to me and bow down to me, saying, "Get out, you and all the people who follow you." After that, I will go out. And he went out from Pharaoh in hot anger.
And Jehovah said to Moses,
Pharaoh will not listen to you, so that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt. Moses and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh, and Jehovah hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he did not let the children of Israel go out of his land.
Exodus 12.
And Jehovah spoke to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, "This month shall be to you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Speak to all the congregation of Israel, saying, on the 10th day of this month they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to their fathers' houses, a lamb for a household. And if the household is too small for a lamb, then he and his neighbor next to his house shall take one, according to the number of the souls. You shall make your count for the lamb, according to what each can eat. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male a year old. You shall take it from the sheep or from the goats. You shall keep it until the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it at evening. They shall take some of the blood and put it on the 2 doorposts and on the lintel of the houses in which they shall eat it. They shall eat the flesh that night, roasted with fire and unleavened bread. They shall eat it with bitter herbs. Do not eat it raw, nor boiled with water, but roasted with fire, its head with its legs and its inner parts. You shall let nothing of it remain until the morning, but that which remains of it until the morning you shall burn with fire. This is how you shall eat it: with your belt on your waist, your sandals on your feet, and your staff in your hand. You shall eat it in haste. It is Jehovah's Passover. For I will go through the land of Egypt in that night, and will strike all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast. I will execute judgments against all the gods of Egypt. I am Jehovah. The blood shall be
to you for a token on the houses where you are.
when I see the blood,
I will pass over you,
and no plague will be on you to destroy you
when I strike the land of Egypt.
This day shall be a memorial for you. You shall keep it as a feast to Jehovah. Throughout your generations you shall keep it as an ordinance forever. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread. On the first day you shall put away yeast out of your houses. For whoever eats leavened bread from the first day until the 7th day, that soul shall be cut off
From Israel.
On the first day there shall be a holy convocation, and on the 7th day a holy convocation. No kind of work shall eat, only that may be done by you. You shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for on this same day I brought your hosts out of the land of Egypt. Therefore you shall observe this day throughout your generations as an ordinance forever. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, that evening
You shall eat unleavened bread
until the 21st day of the month, that evening. For 7 days no yeast shall be found in your houses, for whoever eats that which is leavened, that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he is a foreigner or one born in the land. You shall eat nothing living in all your habitations. You shall eat unleavened bread. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel and said to them, draw out and take lambs according to your families, and kill the Passover. You shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the 2 doorposts with the blood that is in the basin. None of you shall go out of the door of his house until the morning, for Jehovah will pass through to strike the Egyptians. And when he sees the blood on the lintel and on the 2 doorposts,
Jehovah will pass over the door
and will not allow the destroyer to come in to your houses to strike you. You shall observe this thing as an ordinance for you and for your sons forever. When you come into the land which Jehovah will give you, as he has promised, you shall keep this service.
And it will be when your children say to you, what does this service mean to you? That you shall say, it is the sacrifice of Jehovah's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt when he struck the Egyptians and delivered our houses. And the people bowed their heads and worshipped. And the children of Israel went and did so, as Jehovah had commanded Moses and Aaron, so they did. And it came to pass at midnight that Jehovah struck all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh, who sat on his throne, to the firstborn of the captive who was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of livestock. Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, rise up, get out from among my people, both you and the children of Israel, and go serve Jehovah as you have said. Take both your flocks and your herds as you have said, and go and bless me also. The Egyptians were urgent with the people to send them out of the land in haste, for they said, we are all dead men. The people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading truce being bound up in their clothes on their shoulders. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses. And they asked of the Egyptians jewels of silver and jewels of gold and clothing. And Jehovah gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they let them have what they asked, and they plundered the Egyptians. The children of Israel journeyed from Ramesses to Succoth, about 600,000 men on foot, besides children. A mixed multitude also went up with them, and flocks, herds, and very much livestock. They baked unleavened cakes of the dough, which they brought out of Egypt, for it was not leavened, because they were driven out of Egypt and could not wait, and they had not prepared any food for themselves. Now the time that the children of Israel lived in Egypt was 430 years. At the end of 430 years, on that same day, all the hosts of Jehovah went out from the land of Egypt. It is a night to be observed to Jehovah for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. This is that night of Jehovah, to be observed by all the children of Israel throughout their generations. And Jehovah said to Moses and Aaron, "This is the ordinance of the Passover. No foreigner shall eat of it. But every man's servant who is bought for money, when you have circumcised him, then he shall eat of it.
A foreigner and a hired servant
shall not eat of it.
It shall be eaten in one house.
You shall not carry
Any of the flesh out of the house,
nor shall you break a bone of it.
all the congregation of Israel shall keep it."
When a foreigner lives as a foreigner with you and wants to keep the Passover to Jehovah, let all his males be circumcised, and then let him come near and keep it. He shall be as one who is born in the land. But no uncircumcised person shall eat of it,
One law shall be for him
who is native born, and for the stranger who lives as a foreigner among you.
all the children of Israel
Did so as Jehovah commanded Moses.
and Aaron.
So they did.
And it came to pass on that same day,
That Jehovah brought the children of Israel
out of the land of Egypt,
by their hosts.
Exodus 13.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, "Sanctify to me all the firstborn, whatever opens the womb among the children of Israel, both of man and of beast, it is mine." Moses said to the people, "Remember this day in which you came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For by strength of hand Jehovah brought you out from this place. No leavened bread shall be eaten. This day you go forth in the month Abib, when Jehovah brings you into the land of the Canaan. Canaanite, the Amorite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite, which he swore to your fathers to give you, a land flowing with milk and honey. You shall keep this service in this month. 7 days you shall eat unleavened bread, and on the seventh day there shall be a feast to Jehovah.
Unleavened bread shall be eaten throughout the 7 days.
No leavened bread shall be seen with you, neither shall there be any yeast seen with you in all your borders. You shall tell your son in that day, saying, it is because of what Jehovah did for me when I came out of Egypt. It shall be for a sign to you on your hand, and for a memorial between your eyes, so that the law of Jehovah will be in your mouth. For with a strong hand Jehovah brought you out of Egypt. You shall therefore keep this ordinance in its season from year to year, when Jehovah brings you into the land of the Canaanite, as he swore to you and to your fathers, and gives it to you. You shall set apart to Jehovah all that opens the womb, and every firstborn that comes from a beast that you have, the males shall be Jehovah's. Every firstborn of a donkey you shall redeem with a lamb.
If you will not redeem it,
then you shall break its neck. All the firstborn of man among your sons you shall redeem. When your son asks you in time to come, saying, what is this? You shall say to him, by strength of hand Jehovah brought us out from Egypt, from the house of bondage. When Pharaoh stubbornly refused to let us go, Jehovah killed all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of beast. Therefore I sacrifice to Jehovah all that opens the womb that are males, but all the firstborn of my sons I redeem.
it shall be for a sign on your head,
And for frontlets between your eyes, for by strength of hand
Jehovah brought us out of Egypt.
When Pharaoh had let the people go, God did not lead them by the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, lest the people change their minds when they see war, and they return to Egypt. But God led the people around by the way of the wilderness, by the Red Sea. The children of Israel went up armed out of the land of Egypt. Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had made the children of Israel solemnly swear, saying, God will surely visit you, and you shall carry up my bones away from here with you. They took their journey from Succoth and encamped in Etham on the edge of the wilderness. Jehovah went before them by day in a pillar of cloud
To lead them the way,
and by night in a pillar of fire,
to give them light,
so that they might go by day
and by night,
the pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night did not depart from before the people.
Exodus 14.
Jehovah spoke to Moses, saying, speak to the children of Israel that they turn back and encamp before Pi-hahiroth, between Migdol and the sea, before Baal-zephon. You shall encamp by the sea opposite it. Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land, the wilderness has shut them in. I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and he will follow after them. I will get honor over Pharaoh and over all his host, and the Egyptians will know that I am Jehovah. They did so. The king of Egypt was told that the people had fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was changed toward the people. They said, "What is this we have done, that we have let Israel go from serving us?" He prepared his chariot and took his people with him. He took 600 chosen chariots and all the chariots of Egypt, and captains over all of them. Jehovah hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued the children of Israel. For the children of Israel went out with a high hand. The Egyptians pursued after them all the horses and chariots of Pharaoh, his horsemen and his army, and overtook them encamping by the sea, beside Pi-hahiroth, before Baal-zephon. When Pharaoh came near, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians were marching after them. They were very afraid, and the children of Israel cried out to Jehovah. They said to Moses, "Because there were no graves in Egypt, have you taken us away to die in the wilderness? Why have you treated us this way to bring us out of Egypt? Is this not the word that we spoke to you in Egypt, saying, 'Leave us alone, so that we may serve the Egyptians'? For it would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the wilderness." Moses said to the people,
Do not be afraid.
"Stand still and see the salvation of Jehovah, which he will work for you today. For the Egyptians whom you have seen today, you will never see them again.
Jehovah will fight for you.
And you shall hold your peace."
Jehovah said to Moses,
"Why do you cry to me? Speak to the children of Israel, that they go forward." Lift up your rod, stretch out your hand over the sea and divide it. The children of Israel shall go into the midst of the sea on dry ground. I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they will go in after them. I will get honor over Pharaoh, over all his host, over his chariots, and over his horsemen. The Egyptians will know that I am Jehovah, when I have have gotten honor over Pharaoh, over his chariots, and over his horsemen. The angel of God who went before the camp of Israel moved and went behind them. The pillar of cloud moved from before them and stood behind them. It came between the camp of Egypt and the camp of Israel. There was the cloud and the darkness, yet it gave light by night. The one did not come near the other all night. Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and Jehovah caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all night, and made the sea dry land. The waters were divided. The children of Israel went into the midst of the sea on the dry ground, and the waters were a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. The Egyptians pursued and went in after them into the midst of the sea. All Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and his horsemen. In the morning watch, Jehovah looked out on the Egyptian host through the pillar of fire and of cloud, and confused the Egyptian host. He took off the chariot wheels, and they drove them heavily, so that the Egyptians said, "Let us flee from the face of Israel, for Jehovah fights for them against the Egyptians." Jehovah said to Moses,
Stretch out your hand over the sea,
so that the waters will come back upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen.
Moses stretched out his hand over the sea,
And the sea returned to its normal flow. When the morning appeared, the Egyptians fled against it,
and Jehovah overthrew
the Egyptians in the midst of the sea. The waters returned and covered the chariots and the horsemen, even all the army of Pharaoh that went in after them into the sea. Not so much as one of them remained, but the children of Israel
walked on dry land
in the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. Thus Jehovah saved Israel that day out of the hand of
the Egyptians,
and Israel saw the Egyptians dead on the seashore.
Israel saw the great work
Which Jehovah did on
the Egyptians,
and the people feared Jehovah. They believed in Jehovah and in his servant Moses.
Exodus 15.
Then Moses and the children of Israel sang this song to Jehovah, saying, "I will sing to Jehovah, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider he has thrown into the sea. Jehovah is my strength and song, and he has become my salvation. This is my God, and I will praise Him, my Father's God, and I will exalt Him. Jehovah is a man of war, Jehovah is His name. Pharaoh's chariots and his army He has cast into the sea. His chosen captains are sunk in the Red Sea.
The deeps cover them. They went down into the depths like a stone. Your right hand, O Jehovah, is glorious in power. Your right hand, O Jehovah, dashes the enemy in pieces. In the greatness of your excellency, you overthrow those who rise up against you. You send out your wrath, it consumes them like stubble. With the blast of your nostrils, the waters were piled up. The flood stood upright as a heap. The deeps were congealed in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I will pursue, I will overtake, I will divide the plunder. My desire will be satisfied on them. I will draw my sword, my hand will destroy them. You blew with your wind, the sea covered them. They sank like lead in the mighty waters. Who is like you, O Jehovah, among the gods? Who is like you, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders? You stretched out your right hand, the earth swallowed them. In your loving kindness, you have led the people whom you have redeemed. You have guided them in your strength to your holy habitation. The peoples have heard, they tremble. Pangs have taken hold on the inhabitants of Philistia. Then the chiefs of Edom were dismayed. The mighty men of Moab, trembling takes hold on them. All the inhabitants of Canaan are melted away.
Terror and dread fall on them. By the greatness of your arm, they are as still as a stone, until your people pass over, O Jehovah. Until the people pass over whom you have purchased. You will bring them in and plant them on the mountain of your inheritance, the place, O Jehovah, which you have made for yourself to dwell in, the sanctuary, O Lord, which your hands have established. Jehovah will reign forever and ever. For the horses of Pharaoh went in with his chariots and with his horsemen into the sea. And Jehovah brought back the waters of the sea on them. But the children of Israel walked on dry land in the midst of the sea. Miriam the prophetess The sister of Aaron took a tambourine in her hand, and all the women went out after her with tambourines and with dances.
Miriam answered them,
Sing to Jehovah, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider he has thrown into the sea. Moses led Israel onward from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur. They went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. When they came to Marah, they could not drink of the waters of Marah, for they were bitter. Therefore its name was called Marah. The people murmured against Moses, saying, What shall we drink?
he cried to Jehovah.
Jehovah showed him a tree, and he cast it into the waters, and the waters were made sweet. There he made a statute and an ordinance for them,
And there he tested them.
He said, if you will diligently listen to the voice of Jehovah your God, and will do what is right in his eyes, and will pay attention to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of the diseases on you, which I have put on the Egyptians, for I am Jehovah who heals you.
They came to Elim,
Where there were 12 springs of water and 70 palm trees. They encamped there by the water.